Pause the music. Let's get into this. Let's get into this, chat. Here we go.
Hello, I'm Rick Tazumi, CEO of Anycolor Inc.
Mm-hmm.
I'm making this video to speak directly to you, the fans of Nijisanji EN, and everyone who supports the Vtuber industry.
Mm-hmm.
First of all, I deeply apologize for causing concern to many people.
I don't see an ounce of concern in his eyes. Do you guys? Because I don't. I don't see any kind of remorse in these eyes whatsoever. Do you know what these eyes are telling me right now? Fear. This is fear. Do you see this? This look in his eyes right here, this is fear. He looks pissed off and he looks scared. He doesn't look upset. He doesn't look sorry. He looks scared that Nijisanji is losing money.
Many people. Please allow me this time to address your concerns. First, let me apologize for a misunderstanding caused by the notice published on our investor relations page on February 7th.
He's also reading a script. Very clearly reading a script.
After announcing the termination of Selen's contract,
you can tell that they have the teleprompter right below the camera because he's looking right underneath the camera, which I understand. English is not his first language, but like you can look up every now and then.
We received questions from investors regarding the impact this would have on company performance. The notice was published to respond to investors. In the notice, we unfortunately used the expression negligible to describe performance impact. Our wording lacked consideration for the situation and caused Nijisanji
lacked consideration? You think? You're just now realizing that? Really? You fucking think?
And fans and everyone who supports the Vtuber industry to feel that Anycolor Inc. undervalued the impact of Selen's contract termination or Selen herself.
Because you did. You did. You lost your biggest talent, and then you said that it was negligible that you lost her. It's not that we felt that way. That's literally what you said. That's what you said. It's not like we misinterpreted the words that you put out there. That's exactly what you fucking said.
I deeply regret this outcome and will be rethinking how our communication in English is done. Without a doubt, Selen was integral to the growth of Nijisanji EN.
She carried you on her fucking backs.
As a company, it is truly unfortunate that our relationship ended the way it did.
What about as a person, though? As a company, it's unfortunate, but what about as a person? You tried to paint the picture that you worked very closely with your English talents. You tried to paint yourself as Yagu 2.0. So what about as a person? If you're going to try and create that image for yourself, you have to continue it after you terminate your talents. You can't try to be Yagu and then be a robot.
We regret that the notice we published on February 7th was worded this way.
You can't call yourselves Nijisanji family and then don't and then only talk about it from the perspective of a corporation. You can't have people you can't have your talents refer to it as the Nijisanji family. And then only look at it from a corporate standpoint when you're making this video. It's just like, Emery, thank you for the sub.
Made it sound like our company does not value the
because you don't. You don't.
Our rivals. I deeply apologize.
Yeah, that's the face of a man who deeply apologizes right there. What about you guys? Do you think that's the face of a man who is deeply apologized? This looks like a deep apology to me. I don't know about you. This looks like a man who's pissed off because his stocks are tanking. I apologize to my investors. Fuck the rest of you.
Next, I will address the feedback to our announcement, which led to the idea that Any Girl Inc. may not be providing a safe environment where the rivals can maintain good mental health.
You clearly can't. One of your talents tried to kill herself. You clearly can't. One of your talents tried to kill herself, and your reaction to it was, it's negligible. Okay.
We take full responsibility for this situation, where not only Any Girl Inc., but also our rivals are receiving hurtful messages.
And I don't stand by that whatsoever. By the way, the livers that are like, if you're one of those people that is sending like a ton of hate to the Nijisanji talents because of the mismanagement, you're genuinely, you're part of the problem. If you can see a girl come out and say, hey, I tried to kill myself because I was getting harassed and it was awful, and then your immediate like knee-jerk reaction is to go and harass other people, you are part of the problem.
I deeply apologize to our rivals and to everyone who supports them. Company actions have led to the distress of our rivals, and we are taking this situation.
I will say, at least he's acknowledging that it is the actions of the company that has led to distress for the livers, and isn't trying to like put it on the general community. That is one positive.
Very seriously. Please understand that some rivals may choose to temporarily step back from social media.
See, I don't... Flora Nova, what the heck? Thank you for the 5 gifted subs. Thank you. I don't like this sentence. Please understand that some livers may choose to temporarily step back from social media. I don't like this sentence because this, to me, feels like they're setting up for more stealth suspensions. That's what this feels like to me. Like, trust is already in the fucking gutter with the company. This line right here was not necessary and is literally just gonna have people be like, oh, so you're gonna do more stealth suspensions.
The management team continues to communicate with rivals to provide any and all support in every way they can. We will be implementing several new internal systems.
What systems?
To ensure that the rivals can resume streaming activities while maintaining their well-being.
You know what you should do? Genuinely? You know what they should do? They should actually take a page out of Idol Lien's book. They should take a page out of Idol Lien's book. I'm pretty sure this is public knowledge. Hire your talents fucking therapists. Keep a therapist on staff. Keep a therapist on staff. It's easy.
Also, by establishing things such as better reporting systems, we aim to create an environment.
A reporting system for what? So what he's just done, by the way, chat, I don't know if you caught that. Let me run this back really quickly. Tell me if you catch what I'm catching here. Okay? Tell me if you catch what he's saying here.
Also, by establishing things such as better reporting systems, we aim to create an environment where we can better identify and resolve issues more quickly.
Did you guys catch that right there? He just admitted that people were being bullied. That's what that was. He said, we have systems now where you can report bullying now, and we'll actually do something about it. He just admitted that there was bullying going on behind the scenes. That's what he just did. It was very cleverly worded. That was definitely corpo speak, but he just admitted to the bullying behind the scenes. He just fully admitted to it. He admitted to it behind like 12 layers of corpo bullshit.
Next, I would like to address the concern that has been raised by fans who have been supporting the Vtuber community regarding whether Enigro Inc. has been supporting Nijisanji enough. Regarding YouTube content,
I would just like to remind everybody, anybody that works in any kind of corporation, in any kind of industry, HR is not your friend. HR is not there to protect you. HR is there to protect the interests of the company. HR is not there for you. They are there to protect the company.
We did not have offshore programs available until fall last year. Other than content for the 3D event in July,
the one that was cancelled.
The cancelled Nijisanji AR Live Colors in February last year. There has been a lack of 3D.
I would just like to say there are small corporations like Vtuber, right? There are small corporations that have done every single talent in their company has a full 3D model, one-to-one accurate with their 2D model. Vtuber is a very small company. Every single one of their talents has a one-to-one 3D model, and they are insanely good. And they're maybe a quarter of the size that Nijisanji is, if not smaller. There's no fucking excuse for the lack of 3D. None.
Live content. However, in the meantime, we have spent the past year recruiting and working on strengthening the EN staff so we can better provide content for Nijisanji EN. Since last year, we have also started multiple new projects that are still in progress.
Like?
In addition to supporting rivals.
Like? Projects like what? Projects like what? What projects? What projects, Riku? What projects? Because I'm pretty sure that Pomu and Selen put together all of your events. Last time I checked. Pretty much all of them in the EN sphere, at least. So what projects? Because you have no fucking staff. And the two talents that you had that were acting like staff are gone. So which projects? Which projects, Riku?
On activities, we hope this will help improve our
yacht waxing projects.
One of them is the game event stream that was scheduled to be held on the 11th. However, considering the situation.
So he's about to say, yeah, so we have so many projects, like this project, which we actually just postponed, by the way. So yeah, no, we have a ton of projects. Don't even worry. We have a ton of projects. Don't worry about the postponing it. But we do have a ton of projects, I promise. Okay.
After recent events, this event is being delayed so that we can properly direct our full attention to reviewing and ensuring the quality of our libraries' well-being. As a company, we intend to do everything in our ability to
name one. Name one project besides the one that you are postponing. Name one.
EN and meet the fans' expectations.
Do you even? My question is, do they even understand what the fans' expectations are? Because at this point, I feel like they don't. Do you know what the fans' main expectation is? That you stop stealth suspending talents, that you treat your talents with respect and dignity, that you don't rip your talents off financially like you have been, that the financial support that we provide to Nijisanji as a company actually goes to the talents that we are trying to support.
Thanks for the catharsis tonight. as a family lira.
Like, oh, thank you for the $5. I just like, reviewing your livers' well-being. Actually, that means telling them to keep their fucking mouths shut. Otherwise, they too will lose their jobs.
I apologize for.
Expectation 1, by the way, Nijisanji, is that your talents aren't trying to kill themselves from harassment and bullying within your own fucking company. The bar could not be lower. I don't know how you're not meeting it.
Not just recent events, but also pre-existing areas that needed our attention. Our rivals are irreplaceable, each and every one of them.
Do you think he believes that, chat? Do you think he actually believes that? Because I don't. I don't think so. I don't think so.
Beyond being business partners, they are the most important individuals that we must protect as a company.
But you failed! You've already failed at doing that! You've already failed at protecting your talents as individuals! So why are you gonna sit here and bullshit me? And tell me, oh, no, we're totally gonna do that. I know we don't have any kind of proven track record of doing that, but we're totally gonna do it in the future. Don't worry. Like, no. I'm sorry, your apology doesn't mean fucking shit to me. It doesn't mean anything. It means fucking nothing to me. You have not given it enough time to prove that you will actually treat your talents better. You have to prove yourself. You have to. And especially not, like, especially not after the absolute shit show that happened today, where you spent 15 minutes dragging one of your talents through the fucking mud. 15 minutes having 3 of your talents drag a graduated talent through the fucking dirt. And then you're gonna sit here and be like, oh, our talents are the most important. Selen was important. We really cared about her. No, you didn't. And you're doing that 15-minute live earlier proved it. It entirely proved it.
To everyone who has and continues to support the rivals, I am very sorry that situations were allowed to arise where our dedication to their well-being was not clear. I feel that this should never be the case.
But it was.
Once more, personally and on behalf of our company, I apologize to you all for causing...
This is like, they came up to me earlier today, they fucking punched me in the face and then spit on me. And then like a few hours later, they were like, oh, sorry. We actually didn't do that. It won't happen again.
Concern. As Enicara Inc., we will do everything we can to ensure that we create and maintain an environment where the right...
This is the bully's dad downplaying your bullied kid. Yeah, no. This is like when you go up to like somebody else's parents and you're like, hey, your kid has been bullying me. And they're like, I don't know. That doesn't sound like my kid. Maybe you're just a little sensitive. I don't know. Hi, Yansha! Welcome in. Can we get a shout out for Yansha Gogo, please? The thing is, I would have been more receptive to this statement if they would not have just a few hours earlier had 3 talents dragging Selen's name through the mud. I would have been so much more receptive to this because I feel like this actually was like pretty well worded overall. There was a lot of it that was like very like but it was definitely very well worded for a company. It was a lot of corpo speak, it was a lot of bullshit, but you know, overall I think it was a fine statement. All they had to do to get me to be like, okay, all right, maybe I'll give you a chance, is not post that bullshit fucking 15-minute live that they did earlier today. They took a sawed-off shotgun, aimed it at both of their feet, and pulled the trigger. Like, ugh.